And welcome back to the Roulette Grinder. This is day 25 of the Roulette Grinder. If you are new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Really appreciate all the members watching, subscribing, liking, notifying other people that I'm doing a daily video every day trying to make a profit in online roulette. We have a new subscriber contest currently going on. It's going to go to the weekend. $50 to the individual who can bring the most new subscribers over to the channel. We don't have many entries, so your odds of winning are very good. So if you want to go and submit, the rules of the contest are in the description of this video. And let's get into it today. Yesterday we had a good day. We had made a little over $50 playing regular roulette. And then I did a bonus, the Roulette Grinder After Dark episode last night. You can find the video right here and also in the description. And we made a nice over $200 profit playing that. We played something called Triple Max Climax. We started with a $250 buy-in and we won about $200. We had a nice jackpot hit on one of the numbers. So that's why my balance is a little different from when we left off yesterday. So we're now at day 25. We've had, 3 profitable days in a row. Let's go for a 4th profitable day in a row. Let's not push it too hard, and let's have some fun. We'll be right back. And we are back on FanDuel, starting with a balance of $15.39. We're going to be playing Kentucky White Professional Roulette Strategy System of covering 24 numbers. We're going to play an American wheel. We're going to start with 50 cents on each space, and we're going to try to make a $60 profit or so, 61. Let's try to get to 1600 with his system. We don't want to stay too long on any one system, as any system could be very volatile, but he's had pretty good success playing the system. So it might take me a few bets to get the numbers down, which might bring us down a little. I'll try to save it as a favorite, and already we're having fun with some expiring sessions. Let me pause and I'll be right back to fix it. And we're back. We'll try to get the bets in on the next spin. We had a little technical difficulty of it kicking us out. Hopefully just hitting the neighbor button can tell that we're still here. We're going to make some bets. So again, we're starting with 1539. So hope everyone's having a great day today. A little cloudy and overcast today. We're missing that sun again. Just trying to get through the week, grinding out some roulette. So we're going to go ahead and start on 50-cent bets. And again, it might take me a few numbers to put this in. These are numbers next to each other on the American wheel. For a single zero wheel, it's different combinations. So again, I'm gonna have to do this in a couple tries because you have a time limit here, and I'm doing the best I can to go fast with my fat fingers. So we might get half of the board. We did. So we'll get half and half. So we do have a $7 bet to start here. We're gonna have to give it another go with more numbers. So we leave it off here. And it looks like 18, 16, 19. So we're going to have to continue on the next spin. Maybe we can hit one here for fun. Let's see. 14, we won $18. So that's a bonus. We're going to take it, repeat the bet, and we'll continue on. We left off at 18, so we need to go 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 28, 29, 31, 33, and 35. Got it. Okay, those are our 24 numbers. 50 cents each on our bet for 24 numbers. And on losses, we're going to martingale. We're going to go up, and we're going to check out our profit, what we had. So we were at 1350, was it, I believe. 1350 was our new profit. And I need to save this as a favorite after the spin. There's a hit, 28. That's a win. Very good. So let's save the last bet here. Save that last bet. Okay. We're going to repeat the last bet. So that brought us to 1556. 1556, correct. So we're moving up a little bit. We're playing 50-cent bets to start because these could progress very quickly. We don't want to kill our balance too much, so we're just kind of easing into the system and see what happens. You could do dollar units, you could do $2 units, $5 if you have the bankroll. We're starting with 50-cent bets here, but the bets will go up as we lose. But let's hope we keep getting a streak of hitting these numbers. And I'm not moving off these numbers. We're going to continue playing them as long as they hit. That's another win. That's a 13, up to 1562. So this is a good start to Kentucky White's system here. We're just going to stay right here, repeat the bet. No need to increase, not the attempt face. Started at 1539. We're up to 1562. A good start. Let's try to get a streak going, hit some more numbers. Let me make sure I'm recording. That would be good. We are recording, so hello. That's good. Hopefully Ella can continue hitting the number pattern that we have. These are numbers that are touching each other on the wheel, 24 of them. This is the American wheel version. There is a European single zero wheel version as well, which is different than this. So we may jump over and give that a shot as well. That's a 12. That is another hit. This system is on fire right now. We're going to ride the wave. We're up to 1568. And we'll repeat the bet. We're just going to stay right here. 1568. So we've gained a nice little profit to start. So let's continue one more time here. I wanted to get to 1600 was my goal, but all these wins in a row, I don't want to tempt fate and have a lot of losses in a row. So maybe we'll punch out a little sooner, but let's see what goes on with the wheel. It seems to be streaking right now. We're getting those numbers that are side by side on the wheel. We're hitting that other side of the board, so let's go back and forth on the sides of the board. Let's do that, Ella. 22 is a miss, so there's our first miss. Okay, we're going to repeat the bet now, and we are going to double up. Now it's a $24 bet. Love to hit this one, Ella. This would be a good one. This is a streaky thing, but, you know, it does hit often. You're covering 24 numbers on the board. You have a really good percentage odds to hit, but it's roulette. Anything happens. So let's see if we can get back up here with a win. Really crazily, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 wins in a row, I believe. That was pretty good run right there of these numbers. Doesn't always happen that way. That's a 1. That is a hit. That's a nice hit. That brings us back to 1568. So we're going to go back to our favorite and start over with our 24 chips, $12 bet. We're going to start over. So again, we're back to 1568. We're picking up small wins each time, and I like that. Nice grinding system. You stay with it, you can make a little profit here. So again, we started with 1539 on the day. And again, the best strategy at the roulette table is to not do a long session, to take your wins and get out. So we'll take a look and see what happens here. We're not going to try to stay too long. That's a loss. That's a 17. So we'll have to rebet and double up and try to get back to 1568. And if this hits, which I hope it does, maybe we continue staying at our $24 level. Let's see what happens if we can get 2 in a row. Come on now, let's hit our numbers. We got 24 of them out there. Let's hit it. Looks like the camera's fixed here at FanDuel. No glitches. That's a good sign. I think Ella is leaving us. We're back to Sky now. Sky is the dealer. That's a win on the 23. We're back to 1568. Back to 1568. Okay. Let's give it one more shot at that $24 level. Let's be a little risky here and see if we can get Sky to come in and smack one of these numbers. New dealer. Let's see if Sky can get one of our numbers. And I think on our next win, we will punch out of this system. We've definitely run it really well. You can stay longer, but staying at the same system, you probably could go up and down, up and down. So let's see if we can get one right here for a good start to our day. Looking for any of these 24 numbers that are touching on the board. 17 is a miss. It's okay. Keep the bet. We now need to double that to $48 bet. And now we definitely need a win. Let's get it. Trust the system, trust the process. I do trust Professional Roulette Strategies. No system is foolproof, but he does seem to win on this. You know, he targets, $100 a session or so with this system, and he has hit it quite often. So this will be a nice hit here. He did get a lot of wins in a row, so maybe at that 1568 level we could have punched out. But I think the system can work, and we'll go for it here. 27 is a hit. Bang. Okay. That was good. Back to that 1568 level. How about that? I'd love to get one more win with this system. I'm going to go back to our base bet here. We'll go back to base and see if we can get a small win with the 50. I could double at that 24. Let's see if she can get one and get us a couple more bucks here. So we got to 1568. We're at 1556. So it's a small profit from that 1539 we started with. Remember, we're only doing 50-cent units here, 50-cent pieces. You can play dollars, you can play 5, you can play whatever unit you want. But the bets do double up with martingaling very quickly. And you don't want to blow your bankroll. 28 is a hit. Up to 1574. And that's about a $40 profit or so. I'm going to call it right now. We're going to take our money and run. We're going to go try out another system, and we'll be right back. And we are back on stake. We are playing European Wheel, single zero. I'm not a huge fan of this table, to be honest with you. There's no way to save favorites for my bet, but I like it because it is 50 cents. I've seen a lot of strange bounces on this wheel. Cannot prove that anything is fixed, rigged, but this wheel has some really strange bounces. So we're going to play Kentucky White System, continuing Professional Roulette Strategies, 24 number coverage on the European wheel. It might take me a few rounds to get the numbers in. These are all numbers touching on the wheel side by side. He has studied the pattern and what works for him, and we're going to continue with his pattern. So let's see if we can get this bet and make sure it's 50 cents and not go nuts here. And it might take me a few tries with my fat fingers to get this in. We're starting with $1,200 here. I claimed a $1 daily bonus. Every day I get a daily dollar bonus on stakes. So we're starting at an even $1,200 right now. Okay, here we go, 50 cents. So the numbers are 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19. All right, we'll rebet and wait for the next game. So we left off here on 17 is where we left off here. And I can't save this as a favorite. I'm just going to have to rebet and add. Let's see if we can make $30 or so with this. Now this is could be a loser because we only had a couple numbers. So that's a loss. We're going to continue betting the same numbers here. So that's a little bit of a loss. Let's repeat the bet and let's continue to add. We need 19, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 32, 34, 36. Got it in. So, 50-cent bet, $12 total bet. Again, we started at $1,200 on stake. Let's see if we can make $30 here. That would be a nice goal. But this is a crazy wheel. I've seen some crazy bounces. We will martingale up on losses. That's another loss. Come on, stake. Let's go. Kill me here. Again, these systems don't always work and win. We're going to try to get it back here. We're going to rebet. We're going to go by 2. Double it up. Dollar bet on each. $24. We'll see how this is going and how far I want to go. Nothing is foolproof. No system always works. I like the 50-cent starting bet. I could have gone to a dollar table, which I really want to do. I just want to see how the system plays out. So Kentucky White's been doing this a couple sessions, and he's made a nice profit. He sticks with it. But you don't want to stay at the table too long. You never want to stay too long. Yeah, strange bounces again. That is actually a hit for $36 win. So we're back up to 1193.50. Kind of recovery mode here. Gonna stay with the same bet. We're gonna stay with the same dollar bet. Let's see if we can get 2 in a row here. I could have went back to the original base bet, but we weren't in profit there. So let's try to get another hit here with the same numbers. 24 number system, 2 numbers touching on the wheel each here. Kind of opposite side of the board. You can see we're trying to avoid these numbers here. If you can see it, we're going for this side here. We're trying to avoid these guys right here. 5 is a hit. Excellent. That's a good hit. That brings us up back into profit, up 550. Now, I really want to just go back down to our original bet. The problem is I can't hit it quickly enough to make that bet fast. There's no save. I'm going to let her spin one, and we're going to have to just reset and bet solo again as fast as we can. I really don't know. I could have stayed at $24. I don't want to risk that right now. It could win again. We're going to find out, and I'll be kicking myself that I should have stayed, at that $24 bet, but we're trying to make a slow grind profit here. So we recovered there. 17 would have been a hit. Of course it would have been a hit. Why not? So tell me in the comments what you would have done if you would have stayed at the $24 bet. We're going to start over here. Go 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17. Are you kidding me? It won't even let me grab it. It won't let me grab the stupid number, the split there. This is why I hate this wheel. It just doesn't want to work. Frustrated. Roulette Grinder's getting frustrated with this wheel. It might be time to leave this wheel because it's not working for us here with the way it bets, and it's bouncing all over the place. It's like, that would have been a hit, of course. Again, that would have been 2 in a row. So that's a loss. I'm just not happy with the wheel here. All right, we're only down $1. You know what? I'm going to call it with this wheel. Sometimes it's just not working out. We only lost $1 here. I don't like you, stake wheel. I don't like this wheel. Go away. I'll be back. And we're back on stake. We are on the dollar European wheel. So the bets could escalate a little more quickly here, but at least I can save my bet and go from there. We'll wait till he has a spin, and we're going to give Kentucky Whites one more try. That other wheel, not a fan. Can't save the bets. I'm all over the place. Let's give this a try here. Starting at $11.99 now. So we lost my daily bonus bet back, but that's okay. 24 number system, numbers touching. It might take me a couple spins to get these numbers on the wheel. Really wish you could just save it as a favorite before betting, And they are coming up. That side of the wheel is coming up now. So we're going to bet on the 0, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, the 8, the 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, 23, 24. Okay, we'll have to get the rest in on the next go, so we have a $17 bet. Unfortunately, let's see if we can snack one of these numbers here. Let's see if we can smack one. I guess an easier way would have been to set the neighbors, We could have done it that way and just chucked it in like that, because we know which side of the wheel, we're looking for. That's probably the way to do it. 18 is a loss, of course. Okay, let's repeat the bet and let's continue adding. So we left off at the 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 32, 34, 36. And I'll make sure to save this bet. We have a $24 bet here. Kentucky White Professional Roulette Strategies, 24 number system. That was a tough go on that other wheel. I'm just not a fan. Let me know in your comments if you like that wheel. I don't like it. You can't save your bets. It's not fun. So we'll make sure to save our bet here. 9 is a loss. This wheel is not treating us well now. 9's a loss. Repeat the bet. We have to double up. Let's go back to favorites here. Save the last play. So we have our $24 bet right here. It's saved. So we can just grab it, if we go back to our base bet. So we're down a little bit. Let's see if the system can recover. Let's see if Kentucky Whites can get that side of the board. These are two numbers touching, covering 24 numbers, 65% of the board. Let's regroup and recover here. We started at 11.99. Boy, that ball is jumping all over the place. I don't like this at all. That is pretty insane. Just the way that jumped around. Crazy. Repeat the bet. We have to double up here. We're now at a $96 bet. We'll save the last play. Let's see if we can get one here. That ball is just... If you saw it, let me know. Maybe it's just me. It just seemed like it wanted to go to that pocket that we didn't have. It's amazing. So we have 24 numbers covered, but didn't hit the one we needed. And this is what happens sometimes on these systems. So not always going to win. You try it. It's okay. We give it a shot. Come back to fight another day. See if we can get one of these numbers. Okay, it's really not working here. It's jumping around out of every number we don't have. I mean, I think it's pretty rigged, in a way. I think it is. We're now down $186 using this. Not sure I want to chase anymore, you know, with the bankroll we have, unfortunately. I could go to another bet. I'm not digging all these losses in a row. I'm sorry, Kentucky White, but I'm just not willing to chase. So gonna set my stop loss here, you know, and we're gonna call it for here. I'll be right back. And we're back on FanDuel. We are down about $185 for the day. That's okay. We're gonna try to grind some of it back. I could have kept on doubling and doubling with Kentucky White's system, and maybe I should have, but I didn't feel it was the right thing to do at this time. So red hasn't hit now for 7 in a row I'm watching. That was a 24 black. We're going to give red a shot here. We're going to start with a $10 bet on red and see if we can get a red to come in here. And let's try to make some back. So we started here with 1574 on FanDuel here. 1574. We have some numbers we could also bet on that haven't hit for a while. We have some triggers. We're using the missing sections tool by Roulette, Profit, and Stop. He has some great tools on his website, so please go check him out, Roulette, Profit, and Stop. So there's our red. That's a hit. That's a win. Brings us to 1584. One red. And usually, I think when one red hits, I like playing the zero and its neighbors sometimes. I hear. But we're going to watch this middle column here for some miss hits. And I can also play these circled numbers haven't hit for quite a long time. Let's see what we're going to do next. Let's wait for a spin and see how we're going to play this. See what kind of streaks we can get here. I could go opposite of the middle and play the bottom and top column. I could play the numbers straight up. A lot of things we can do with this here. 36 red. Again, one of our numbers. So this middle hasn't hit for 7 spins. Let's go ahead and give the middle a shot for 10. See if we can get one of these to hit. Remember, we started this now at 1584. Trying to grind our way back up. Let's see if we can avoid a streak here. Could also play the middle and the top or the bottom. Let's see if we can get a middle here. $26 is a hit on that middle column hitting. It's a good play. Now up to 1604. Slowly grinding it back. We're just going to go little by little here and see what we can do. Again, we have 60 spins and some numbers that have not been out for 60 spins. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 numbers that have not been out for 60 spins. We are on the dollar wheel. Usually likes to play this on the 50-cent wheel. But I chose to go over to the FanDuel dollar wheel at this time. 24 black. So you can see we have another number, 27 about to pop in. It's been 49 spins. Titan wants to say hi. Not sure if you can see him. Hey, Titan, get down. Go play. There's Titan, the black lab. He's crazy, wants attention. Kind of tough to play roulette with a crazy black lab dog. Come on, Titan. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? So let's see what our next spin is. I can jump on some of these numbers that haven't hit. Usually around 60 to 63, they do start to pop. And we could do a flat betting system on it. But it doesn't always work. Doesn't always hit. Hi, Titan. Get down. Get down. Go away. Go play. Go play. Crazy dog. 36. So now we have another number that has popped in here. The 27 is now lit up because it does not hit in quite some time. So I can go ahead and play these numbers if I wanted to that have not hit for quite some time. That is 11 numbers out there. That is a lot, for sure. Go play, Titan. So let's see what I'm going to do here with this next spin. Let's see what comes out. We definitely had our triggers hit to bet on these numbers. It's telling me to bet. Odd hasn't hit 4 times in a row. So maybe we're going to get an odd number. That could hit in a while. Again, streaks happen. You could get 20 evens in a row. You don't know what's going to happen. But I'm just trying to do simple bets here to get us back. That's a odd. So there's our 7 odd. So there was the odd. Probably should have bet on that, but I didn't. I always say it and don't do it. It's so funny. Always happens that way. I can take a stab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 numbers. That is a lot of numbers that have not hit. That would be an $11 bet to start at a flat betting rate. Not sure I want to go down that route right now. Just trying to grind back a little bit at a time here to make back some of our loss. Now, we're not going to get it all back in one shot. I understand that. Let's see if we can grind some of it back. That's the idea here. We have good days and bad days. You can't always have winning days on the channel, but that's okay. We're going to limit our losses. 14 red is it. So that was one of those numbers that hit that we could have bet on. 14 red. All right, I'm going to make a stab on some of the numbers that haven't hit now. I'm probably going to miss this bet. I'm going to have to wait one more spin. We're going to give the numbers that still haven't hit a shot here, now that we had another one come off. So 0, 5, 9, 12, 20, 22, 27, 32, 33, 34. Let's see what else happens here. I don't know if I'm going to go that route. I'm feeling it or not. 14 red again. Double shot, back to back. 14 red. All right, black has missed for 4. Let's give black a shot here. A simple bet on black for 10. Now again, colors can go on streaks for a long time. We're going to give black a shot that it comes out here soon here. I'm going to go for 10. And this is the Missing Sections tool by Roulette Profit and Stop. Missing Sections tool. That's a 1 red. Let's repeat the bet here. Let's go up to 20 on black. See if we can push past that 1604 with this bet here. Black has knit for 5. I think it's time for a black to come out. You guys are still having a great day. It's still overcast and cloudy here, but a good day to play roulette with you. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Really love all the comments and feedback. There's a win, 24 black. Good hit. So we're now up to 1614, grinding a little bit at a time. Very good. Again, I'm not feeling the numbers today here. It is a good system. These numbers could very well come out. It's 67 spins in. I'm going to bet on something else. So I'm going to take a break, come right back, clear my head, and we'll be right back. And we're back. We're going to play a system by a Discord member from All in Black named Jeffy Check 77. It's a opposite color kind of system. We're going to start with $2 units on black, and I'll show you the progression as you go along. We're betting on black right now. We're going to go 2, 4, 8, 10 for the betting pattern to start. If we get a streak of 4 misses in a row, we're just going to go back down to a small, safe dollar bet. And then once that black hits, we're going to switch over to red and continue the progression. 2, 4, 8, 10. And if we get that far, we just do small bets to kind of save ourselves. And then we're going to go 20, 40, 80, 160 on the progression. So I don't know what this system is called, but it's from Jeffrey Check 77 on Discord. That was a win. We go ahead and repeat the bet. We'll stay right on black. So it's a very interesting system. We started here with 1614. 1614 is where we're starting. So let's see if we can grind up maybe 1640, maybe $26 and go from there. I think we can do that with this. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get $26 to $30 with this and see if it works for us. So we're getting a little streak of black going. Again, we're starting small with $2 units because the bets can really escalate. So that brought us to 1618. I'm just going to track it. We built ourselves a little hole today, but we're going to use this to try to grind some profit back up here. It's okay to have losing days, everyone. It does happen, but I think we can grind it back a little bit with this. So let's see what happens. I tested this on some sims and ran a couple things, and it did pretty well. Really no crazy streaks because you're kind of saving yourself after that fourth loss progression by kind of betting small and kind of waiting. So we're getting the black streak right now. That's helping us. We're going to stay right here with that $2 bet. I'm not going to increase. We were up to 1620 and grinding it up. Thank you so much for joining, watching. Hope you're having a good day. About stake and being fixed, I don't know. You guys have all watched these sessions. I mean, any wheel has goofy spins. I mean, do I believe there's magnets? Not necessarily. I don't know what's in play, but it just seems like playing at stake lately with what I'm playing, it's just crazy bounces and stuff. And you get them on FanDuel too, I know. Like, that was a crazy bounce out of the pocket there, how that happened. It is a black in our favor, but it was in the pocket, out of the pocket. I mean, that's roulette. I don't know. So we made it to 1622. This is a black streak. We're on the streak of black. This is good. Betting the streak of black. Let's keep getting the black in a run here. Again, we started on FanDuel at 1574 with our other system, and we're up to 1622. So about $50, or so. It's been a good climb here out. Let's continue. And you could play this at $5 units. You could go 5, 10, 20, 40, etc., etc. So there's our first loss. So now we need to go to 4 on black. Repeat the bet, and we go up 2 to 4. So we did the 2, and now we're on the 4. And we'll see what happens on this progression. And you win, you go back to your base bet. And if we get 4 in a row, we're going to dip down to $1 bets as like a safety net. And I kind of like that to kind of save your bankroll. And we're trying to get these good streaks to happen for us. So let's see. That is a black, that is a win. That brings us to 1624, and we repeat our $2 bet on black. Back to base. Definitely a good slow grind. I like it. This is the way I like to play. Again, the 24 number system Kentucky White Professional Roulette Strategies has is an excellent system. I don't feel that my bankroll can withstand the martingale double ups time after time. My next bet would have been $192, I believe, or $182. That's a lot with my balance of starting on $1,200 on stake. Maybe I'm wrong and should have continued to play it. You guys can comment in what you would have done in that situation. I was just getting killed and didn't want to keep getting killed. And those numbers very well could have come out multiple times in a row after I stopped betting. Whatever. I made my stop loss. I walked away. and I wasn't going to chase anymore. But it is a really good system. I recommend starting at a 50-cent or even a 20-cent bet with that system if you don't have bankroll. It does work if you can wait it out and double up. But I do like trying all these systems and methods for you. It is entertainment, and the idea is for me to make a profit, so we're trying to balance here. That's a 16 red, that's a loss. We need to double up. Repeat the bet and double up on our black for 4. So this is the second step here. Let's see if we can break past that 1626 mark. We're grinding up slowly. Definitely enjoy this. Let's see, I hope I'm recording this. Here we go, I am recording. So, hello everyone out there. Roulette Grinder's recording, okay. Yesterday, Rangers, my hockey team, they clinched the President's Trophy, the most wins in the National Hockey League. Awesome, way to go. The playoffs will start soon. That's another red. We need to now double up again to 8. So repeat the bet, and we double up to 8. So if we get to 10 and the 10 loses, we're gonna go to a safety net of a dollar bet, the lowest bet we can do, until we get that black to hit, and then we're gonna move over to red. It's an interesting strategy here. But let's see if we can get this $8 bet to hit. That would be really cool. Would love that. Now we started at $2 units here. You can play 5, 10. You can do whatever your bankroll allows. I want to grind up slow, and this is what I'm doing. Another red. Okay, so we need to go to 10 now. And if this doesn't hit, we're going to go into our safety recovery kind of mode here. So we're down back to 1602, but that's okay. We're going to eventually get that streak to happen where it's going to get in our favor again. So let's see if we can get this to hit. Let's see what happens here. Let's get this black to hit. Otherwise, we'll start to drop down to $1 and kind of wait out the streak is what you're doing. Again, the system's by Jeffrey Cheek 77 on Discord. There's our black, that's our hit. So back to 1622, we got to grind it back up, and we're going to reset back to the $2 bet on black. So that was a good $20 win, kind of back. We do want to get to that 1626 again. Let's see if we can get another streak going here. Not going to continue betting that. You go back to your base bet. I believe that's the way the system's meant to be played. So let's see if we can get another black streak to happen here. And let me know in the comments if you like this system or don't like this system. It's very wheel dependent on streaks. I know you can get that streak of many times in a row where it doesn't hit, but we're looking to get that streak in our favor. That's a win on 28 black. Up to 1624, we repeat the bet. So we're at 1624. Try to build up again, 1624. Slowly making a profit with this system, a little grind at a time. And I like it because it doesn't really hurt you. Yes, you can get high in the progression. You need to have bankroll to cover, and I think I do have bankrolled 1622 to cover if we get to that 20, 40, 80, 160 bet, sure. I don't want to chase too far, but we're going to be in recovery mode when we get up there. That is a red, that's a loss. So we need to repeat the black bet and double up for $4. And again, we're not going to get the whole 185 loss back in a day. We can't chase that loss. We're just going to have fun playing this and see what happens. Higher bets right now, I would have won more money. Sure, I could have done $5, but just trying this out, starting this for the first time for real money, being a little cautious with it because any system could lose. It's not foolproof. I understand that for sure. So there's our black. That's an $8 win, brings us to 1626. And we repeat our $2 bet on black. Very simple strategy here. I could stay at the $4 level if I wanted to, but the system calls for you resetting and going back to save yourself. Who's calling me on the phone? I don't know. Who's calling me? Nobody's calling me. Let's keep a streak of black going. We're at 1626 again. The reds, we got to double up to 4. This is definitely a slow grind system, and I do like it a lot. You got to get those streaks in your favor. Let's punch through with a black here. Punch through. Jeffrey Cheek 77 on Discord. Jeffrey, if you're watching this, please let me know if I'm doing this correctly or not. If you have a stop loss, a stop win, what your target is. Yeah, I really wanted to get to, I believe, what did I say, 1640 with this, I think was the goal. Would be a nice little profit there. That's a 12 red. So we need to, again, repeat the bet and now go to 8. So we double up to 8. So again, thank you all for watching, joining me on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. We're close to 600 subscribers. That is really awesome. Never thought anyone watched this, and I really appreciate you all watching this and giving me tips and hints on what to play. I know there's a lot of strategies you guys have requested. I will get to them. I will definitely get to them. You know what? I believe that this $10 bet should be actually 16 now that I'm thinking about it. It should be a $16 bet. I've been betting it wrong. Yeah, because if we're doubling, it's 16. That is my fault. So I was playing it wrong. We need to go to 16. And the next will be 32, 64, 128, and then 256. We get there. Let's get a black on the 16. All right, so now we're in recovery. That's a loss on the 16. So we're in our first bit of trouble here. That's okay. We're now recovering at $1, the lowest bet we can do. Yeah, I needed to double the 16. I failed to do that the first time around. If we were definitely doubling. I only went up to 10, I believe, on that one. So this is recovery. We're waiting for a black to hit, and we're going to hit that red after. So we're using our cheap bets here. Yep, I screwed up. I'm sorry about that, Jeffrey. It was a $16 bet I wanted to do. But that's okay. No problem. So there's our bet, the recovery hit. We now need to go to red and continue the progression to 32. So we're now at 32 and hoping to get the red streak to hit here. Let's get that red. You can play this whatever progression you like. I do like, not getting in trouble. You could have bet $1 on the 1, which is great. The lowest, amount. Well, that ball's jumping around all over the place. There's our red, 18. That's a nice hit. 64 up to 16.29. We're going to go back to our $2 base bet on black. We got up to 16.29 with that. And we're going to continue grinding up the ladder. It's a really interesting, neat system here for sure. We've been playing for quite a while. If I can get to that 1640 mark, that would be great. I know we will probably, take a loss for the day. We'll come back another day and try again. Maybe my fault for going to that dollar table too soon. Had a feeling, but it seemed a little sketch to me. I don't know. Leave your comments, what you think, up to 1631. You can't play a system too long. It'll bite you in the butt. You gotta get your profit, get in, get out. That's the way to play. And there are sometimes I myself play too long. Trying to entertain and make a profit at the same time is difficult, but it's fun. We are still in profit for the entire 25 days we've done this. It's okay to have a loss in a day. I'm not concerned. I'm not going to chase. I'm going to save our bankroll. So we need to go to 4 now on black. Let's see if we can push past 1631. Small targets, small goals with this. This ball is bouncing around all over the wheel today. This is, again, Jeffrey Cheek 77's method on Discord. I want to make a shout out to Roulette Rounders. He has an awesome system that I've been checking out. I'm going to give a go where he's betting splits in different levels of tier betting. It's pretty cool. Haven't quite mastered it yet. I'm going to give it a shot. So We need to repeat the bet again and double up to 8. So we need to get back to the black streak now. Let's get back on black. Come on. And then again, if we get to that $16 bet, after, if that loses, we'll do a dollar bet to kind of save ourselves and then switch over to the red. Again, it doesn't always work. Worked last time for us. Let's see if we can get it again. Small $2 bets here, up to $8. Let's get a black. There's a black 8. That's a win, brings us up to 16.33. You can see the slow grind that we are doing here. I do like the system. I might be inclined to do a larger bet starting unit with a bankroll, but I think that $2 bets for this bankroll is a good start. $5 can get hairy pretty quick. 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320. That, you know, it gets up there really fast, so I'm not willing to go that deep yet. So that's why I'm playing the $2 bets with this system. And there's a red. We need to double up on black. There's a lot of ways you can play the colors. There's so many ways out there to play them. I do kind of like this one right now, so we're going to continue with it. But like any system, like I said, can streak up, streak down. We've made quite a bit with it, actually. I think we started at 16.18, so we've made, what, $15, which is fine. We're slowly grinding it up, kind of fun. Again, a higher bet, we would have won a little more, but we could have also lost a little more too. So let's get this black to hit. That bounced right around that black. That is a 12 red. That's not good. We need that black. So now we need to double the bet on black for 8. Doing a slow grind system here. Having a good day. And I don't think chasing is the answer. You're not going to get it back all in one day. So it's okay to take a loss. We did win yesterday a little bit with that after dark session. So it's okay. This is what happens with roulette. I think the good eventually is going to outweigh the bad days. So there's a $16 win, brings us to $16.35. So we made, about $20 using this system. I'm going to call it right here. That's a nice little profit. I'm going to reset, regroup, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I'm going to call it a session. It's almost 1 o'clock. I got to edit the video. Got my son today. Going to do some stuff with him after school. Yeah, we did lose $89. We made back a nice $100 right there in FanDuel. I could continue playing and try to grind out some more profit, which I really have confidence that I can do now. But you know what? I think it's time. We're not going to chase anymore. We are up, almost $1,700 in 25 days. That's pretty good in my book. Yeah, it's not $2,500. It's not the $150 a day I wanted to. We're learning as we go. We're having fun. I really thank you all for joining. Remember the subscriber contest. Please go ahead and like and share, and we'll see you next time.